Yeah, hello everyone. Very good evening. This is Karthik from Raj Cloud Technologies. I welcome you all to today's data analyst Power BI session. Before starting the session, I just want to take 2 to 3 minutes of time, and I just want to share you about the complete information about Raj Cloud Technologies and about our social media handles and everything. Okay. Yeah. So let me start with YouTube channel. You can search for Raj Informatica YouTube. Okay, you can just get it. The first one. Okay, so this is our YouTube channel, Raj Informatica Real-Time Hands-on Job-Based Training. We have almost 36,000 subscribers. 480 plus videos are added here. And if you just go to the video section, you can find out videos on different tools and technologies here, okay? On generative AI, cyber security, okay, so AWS DevOps, Azure Data Engineering, Databricks, cyber security, okay, data analyst program, Microsoft Power BI, Snowflake, and many other uh, just a second, please. And many other different courses, introduction videos, okay, interview questions videos, many other useful videos are available in our YouTube channel. Just visit our channel once. If you like our content, just subscribe to the channel for more videos. Whenever we upload any videos, you'll get notified and you can watch it from here. I have just shared you the I have just shared you the link over Zoom chat. Please use this link and subscribe to our channel. Okay. Yes. And we have our Instagram page as well. So this is our Instagram page, Raj Informatica. So we have 3056 followers and we have already posted like more than 500 plus posters here. Okay. And see, our Instagram is for exclusively for job openings. Whatever the latest job openings are available on different tools and technologies. So the complete update will be posted here in the Instagram page. Okay, so in our stories, you can find out about the job openings and all. Okay, so this is the job openings highlights as well. You can go ahead here. Okay, yes. Still no audio. I can see like there is a student posted as no audio. You can hear me properly, right? Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so let me show you about our website now. Okay, this is our website, razinformatica.com. Okay, so earlier we started with only Informatica Power Center training. So we have named our website as Raj Informatica, and later on, like we have added many tools, many cloud tools and all. So we renamed our website from Raj Informatica to Raj Cloud Technologies. You can see here on the left top corner. Okay, so you can see here Raj Informatica is now Raj Cloud Technologies. Okay. Yeah. So if you just this is our home page, just scroll down a bit, you will be able to see about all our software trainings. Okay, whatever the trainings that we are offering right now, all these trainings you can see here. You can see here we are offering generative AI professional certification training, Informatica data quality and cloud data quality, AWS data engineering, Azure data engineering and Databricks. Okay, and Snowflake in the combination of DBT and ADF, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud IICS IDMC, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, Cyber Security, Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst Program, GCP Professional Certification Training, SAP S4 HANA and Pico, Python for Full Stack, Python for Data Science, Python for AI and ChatGPT, Salesforce and AWS and DevOps. These are the courses offering right now from Raj Cloud Technologies. Very soon we are going to launch testing as well, and two other new courses will be launching very soon. So keep browsing our website so that like you'll come to know like what are the new courses that we are starting here. Okay, just above this section, there is a section called upcoming free live sessions. Okay, whatever the upcoming free live sessions are available, all these free live sessions are posted here. You can see the today's session also here. Microsoft Power BI, so 25th September at 6 p.m. Generative AI on 29th. Snowflake on 30th. Informatica Cloud on 1st of October. Okay, so this is how like all the sessions are scheduled in this way. You can plan accordingly. Got it? Yes. Okay, and let me show you more about the Power BI program. If you can see the courses section here, there is a drop down and you can check out all our courses here. Okay, if you want to know more about the Power BI trainings, you can just click on Power BI trainings here so that you will be redirected to the Power BI page. This is our Power BI page. You can see here the Power BI Data Analyst program. New batch is starting from 25th of September. That is today. Okay. So from today, the introduction sessions are started. If you just scroll down here, you can find out the complete information. Okay. The complete information is nothing but you can see the technologies that we are going to teach here. Okay. The course unique features and the job opportunities. After learning this course, what are the job opportunities we have? And on average, like what are the job roles, experiences, and the salary ranges, everything we have mentioned here. What are the job roles that you can work as? Okay, after completion of this training, what are the job roles you can work as, and the upcoming in-demanded jobs? Okay, what are the jobs we have? Okay, and our course curriculum. This is the complete course curriculum. Okay, you can check out each and everything here. The trainer will explain you again about all these things. Okay, so just connect with us. Okay, and at the end, like what you are going to learn. Okay, so the actual course price is 19,999, but we are offering this course for 14,999. If you have any group of people, if you want to enroll your group of people, you can see the group discounts here also available here. Okay, the group discounts are also available here. And about your instructor, the timings, the morning batch timings 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. IST, and the evening batch timings 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST. Okay, the two batches are available with us. Okay, this is the complete information about the training and all. Now I'll just hand over the session to our trainer Ambarishan Garu. Okay, before that, I just want to ask you your name and your WhatsApp numbers so that we can add you to our WhatsApp group actually. Okay, so your name and WhatsApp number. Okay, so that we will add you to the our Power BI real-time project WhatsApp group discussions. So where you can discuss about your projects, the opportunities, and more about the courses. Each and every information you can get it from this group. Just drop me your details here over chat. I'm just sharing here. Okay, this is you can drop this over chat so that we can start our session as well. Let me start the timer. We'll just take sharp 2 minutes break. We'll just take sharp 2 minutes break and we'll start the meeting now. Okay. Yeah, the timer is started. Okay, you can keep posting your name and WhatsApp number here. If you are from a different country, please post the WhatsApp number with country code. If you are from India, that is fine. If you are from a different country, please post the number along with country code. And we will share the today's session recording as well. Okay, today's session recording also you are going to get it here. Once you share your WhatsApp number, we are going to share the recorded video as well. Today's recorded session. Thank you, Shubhrat. Thank you, Mani. Yeah, Anthony, I have received your own also. Lakshmi Garu, thank you. Okay, so keep sharing your numbers. We'll start the session in a minute. Yeah, thanks for sharing your contacts here. Okay, so the chat is still open. The chat is still open. So if you have any doubts anytime, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions and you can keep sharing your WhatsApp numbers as well. Okay, yeah. And there is some special discount is available. So stay connected till end of the session. You are going to get some special discount as well today. Okay. So just stay connected till end of the session. You are going to get the best discount as well. Okay. Thank you all. Ambarishan, over to you, please. Thank you.
Hi, Karthik. Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the session. Okay, let's get started with a small demo today. I'm going to share my screen and get started. Give me 1 minute. All right. I hope you can see my screen. We'll just go ahead and get started. I'm just enabling a few things on my other screen here. Just give me 1 minute. All right. So thanks everyone for joining the session. Once again, welcome to this session here. Voice is not audible. Karthik, can you confirm if I'm audible?
Yes, like you are perfectly all right.
Okay, good, good. Okay. Can you
Manikandan,
just
can you please
respond to,
rejoin?
yeah. All right. So, yeah, welcome again to this first session or a demo session on Microsoft Power BI, data analyst training. I'll be your instructor and my name is Ambarishan. You can call me Amber in short. And I have over 15 years of experience with the IT domain, and I've trained over 8,000, 9,000 professionals across the globe. And I started my career as a data warehouse engineer. That is the foundation for these different courses. And I was able to slowly switch into these different data visualization tools. And I've worked with different tools like Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, ClickSense, and that just paved a platform for good nice foundation on different tools and different ways of looking at this particular concept called as data visualization. So we'll go and learn Power BI in this particular course, and we'll understand first of all what is the course content, how are we going to go through all of these different details. But let me just give you some, unique features of this particular course, and just want to highlight a key things here, and let's see how this goes. All right. So we will be, yes, focusing on mostly Power BI for sure. And we'll be working on Power BI desktop initially. And then we'll also, share and collaborate with our users. Let's assume our users with the published version of this particular report on a Power BI service side of things. So we'll understand the desktop version where we develop and we build our report. And then we will go and, publish that to the server. It's going to be an online server, and we'll go and publish it and see how to share and collaborate with their users. So it's going to cover, things from the entire developer's perspective, and that's how you can go and do this. Okay. Now, yes, these are all different details thought in desktop version. But apart from that, there is also some add-ons with this particular course. You'll go and receive something called as Oracle SQL, materials as well, and the videos as well that you can go through, and you can kind of parallelly run SQL as well. My team is going to tell you more about that at the end of this course. So just hold on and you'll understand what perks plus what offers you have. So you'll get a lot of that information at the end of the course. All right, so this is going to be an online instructor led course. I'm going to be your instructor. I'll be connecting with you every single day. It's going to be a live session. We'll have this, and you have those details on the right hand side. There are two batches right now, and you can just figure out what timings work for you, and you can enroll for one of those batches. Again, there are flexibilities here. My team is again going to talk about all of that. So you can join both the batches as well. You can join the morning batch. If you have missed the morning batch, you can also join the evening batch. The links and everything is going to be the same. They will share you with all of those details with you. So there are a lot of other advantages as well, and that's something that my team is going to talk about again at the end of this course. So that's how it is. The session is going to be for mostly 1.5 hours and other things. So yeah, just go through this particular documentation, this particular website, and you'll understand a lot of things. We have put together a lot of information here. Just go through this and understand it. But I'll get started with the course content and how we want to go and go about approaching this course and learning Power BI. Good. So the very first thing that we will go and talk about, and oops, I think I have to just give me a minute. All right. Yeah. So just give me a minute. Yeah. All right, so we'll go and first of all get introduced to Power BI, and what we will do is we'll learn about the architecture, learn about a lot of different things, and that's how this is. Um, we'll start with a question here. I'm just seeing some questions here. Just give me 1 minute. Please tell me this course is for whom? Is it useful for finance person? Yes, it is useful for finance person. A lot of finance people are using it. I would like to understand more of your designation. If I can, know that, I'll answer you that better, because this is for any analyst, any person working with data. I would just say it that way, and that's how I want you to look at it. And it is going to help a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So yeah, I just want to understand more about your role. If you can just give me what kind of yeah, financial analyst, accounts analyst. Yes, it's going to help you for sure, because it's not just about the analyst, yeah, lecturer. I'm seeing that. Good. So what happens is, see, it's all about an organization having some data. You can be part of any domain, any skill set, any job profile. And what happens is, let's say your college or your organization is just having some data. You want to go and do some analysis on top of that. You want to bring out some insights, and you want to understand what that data is saying. And I'll just go and walk you through the data set today. We'll just go and learn about how you can quickly bring out some information. That's what I'm going to do. But this tool is going to help you solve and get the answers from the data. Okay, so the data is we call it as a raw data. All right, when you look at tens and tens of columns, and then you have a few million rows going on, it is going to be very difficult for a human being to go and understand and analyze the data. So what happens is, you go and start building some reports, you go and bring out those insights, and that's what we are going to do with this particular tool. So it's going to be super helpful. It's going to be helpful for any levels of job roles that you're working on. Let's say you are a simple developer, or you are a manager, or you are a CEO, CTO, CFO of your organization. No matter what the designation is, it's a simple tool with which you can drag and drop, and you can build those insights. So I think it's going to be helpful for a lot of people. So yes, we'll just discuss more about this as we progress, but let me just give you an overview, and then we'll move on. Yeah. All right. So we'll start off with this introduction first of all, and there are a lot of different things to learn. How does Power BI work, and how is it going to give you all of this, you know, ways of working, and where do you start, where do you end, how do you go and kind of move your reports across different environments. We'll just go and understand all of that. So that's what is coming up. And there is a buzzword today, and that's called as Microsoft Fabric. So yeah, this is all something that we'll also go and learn. It's all coming up. There is more content down below just to understand what is Fabric, and what will you learn in that particular topic. Okay. Now, coming down, we will be connecting to a variety of different data sources, first of all, and data is going to be the oil for your tool. So you have to go and feed in the information. The data is going to be coming from different environments. It can be a simple file lying around in one of your folders. It can be a data on the website. It can be an on-premises databases. In the past, we used to work with on-premises databases. An organization would have their own databases, and they'll just go and get the data from there. But these days we have cloud environments, cloud technologies, kind of, again, one of these buzzwords today. And we have a lot of different connections, and I'll talk to you about how to go and get the data from different sources and all of that. Now, once you get the data is never clean. Okay. I want you to mark my words in stone. The data is never clean. So you'll have to go and do a lot of transformations. You'll have to go and work on a lot of, uh, you know, modifications to that data to get it cleansed. Okay. We call this as data cleansing. And we also talk about you know the format of the data, the structure of the data. We'll have to go and do a lot of transformations, and that's going to be the next topic that we'll go and cover. And we'll extensively deep dive into different techniques that we have. Where do you do it, how do you do it, and all of that, what is going to be coming up this way. Okay, so we have to get the data in the right shape, right format. If it is not clean, let's say you feed junk into a system, it's going to throw junk at you. So we have to go and cleanse that information. So we want to go and do this properly. So that's the next step. It's all about transformation. Then we talk about data modeling. Now, what you may be doing is you may be bringing the data and tables from different sources. This can come from an Excel file. This can come from, let's say, a cloud-based environment, right? Just going to draw something like that, cloud-based environment. And this can come from your database, okay? Databases, and this can be another file, or this can be a web-based information. Now, how do you connect all the dots? How do you go and build this as one piece of information so that you can leverage the information from multiple tables and multiple data sources, and you can build your visualization? So that's what is all about data modeling, and we'll go and talk more about data modeling. That's one of the core techniques with which you go and bring the data all together and then showcase that in one single place, that is a visualization. Okay, so these are all steps. We are not going to jump right into the visualization and get started with that. These are all just the steps that we'll go and follow, and this is how things work. All right, good. Now, how many of you have heard of DAX? Can I get a yes in the chat box if you have heard of DAX in Power BI? Let me know. Have you ever heard of DAX? The very first thing that people are scared about when talking about Power BI is DAX. Yeah? How many of you are scared of DAX? It's one of the things that, kind of scares even an experienced professional. This is all that is. So we will go and learn how to work with DAX. We will go and understand what is DAX actually and how to approach it. So this is going to be an extensive, section, and we will go and deep dive into this. Look at the section, look at the coverage that we have here. We are going to talk about a lot of different functions, a lot of different ways of creating and, working with DAX. DAX is just a formula language, but it gets complicated as you go and do some things with different tables, different data set. You're trying to look up some information from someplace else. You won't be able to bind these informations together. So I'll give you an approach. I'll go and kind of show you how to work with all of this. So that's going to be the way we go and approach DAX. And DAX is going to cover 1/3 of your entire course. So let's say it's a 30 hours course and 40 hours course. I'm going to cover like 8 to 9, 10 hours of entire session on DAX. So this is how it's going to be. It's going to be extensive, and we'll go and work on these different calculations. Now, these calculations are going to be the building blocks. You use these calculations in your visualization. You use this in the next steps. So this information plus these different calculations that you do is very, very important. So we'll have to do that as we progress. But the next steps are going to be visualizing the data. So once we have done with transforming, once we are done with data modeling, we have to go ahead and start visualizing our data. And I'll go walk you through different types of charts. We'll build our own first report, and I'm going to do an in-class report. I'll do that in front of you, and then we'll also have some lots of hands-on assignments and capstone project coming at your end at the very end of this course. After completing every module, you'll have some hands-on, you'll have some assignments, you'll have some materials given to you so that you can work and practice. Plus there are going to be some capstone projects at the end of this course that you'll go and work on, and that's how things are going to work. Okay, so this is how you want to look at it. So like I said, we'll be building an in-class project, and then we will go and have, finally we'll just go and have an overview of Microsoft Fabric. Like I said, this is the buzzword these days, and Power BI is one of the components of Microsoft Fabric. So Microsoft Fabric, if you look at it, it's kind of an umbrella under which there are a lot of softwares. Okay, and Power BI is one of the softwares, and that's what we are going to go and learn. But there are different softwares that you use for data integration, data storage, data movement. Some sort of analytics is what is covered by Power BI. If you want to go and send some notification to someone, alerts and all of that, there are separate applications for that. So it's a kind of a package of different tools, and Power BI is just one of them. So we want to understand that part. So this is also going to be part of your course. So yeah, this is what you have. So you start off with understanding the architecture, understanding the basic details, and then we'll go and connect to the data set. We'll go and transform the data, model the data, learn some good, nice concepts around DAX, which is going to help you to build and use that in your visualization. And then we'll go and build a full-fledged report in our class. And then you're also going to get some capstone projects, 3 to 4 capstone projects that you'll go and work on. And all of that is going to be based on some real kind of a case study based capstone project. So that's all coming your way. And that's how the course content is all set. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you can reach out to our support team, and you can just call this number on the screen. You can just get any help and any information that you want. You want to talk to me and you have some queries, you can just let them know, and they'll just kind of link you to me so that I can answer all your queries directly. Okay, just reach out to them and they'll help you out with everything that you want. Plus, you can go to our YouTube channel. The link was already pasted, but you can just go and search for something like, let's go and do a Power BI search here. And what you can see is you can go ahead and have some of our class sessions, which was handled by me. Okay, you can go and take a look at that. You can understand what's going on. It's not a simple preview. It's a the actual session that went on, and you see this is batch 8, the previous batch, and this is session 1 by me. So you can go and take a look at all of that. You can fully understand how this session is all going on, and you will be given some more perks. Just wait, hold on until the end of the session. My team has a lot of different things that you can go and look for, and they'll just go and explain you all of that later. Okay, so this is what we have. There are a lot of courses. Every single fewer sessions that we have handled here is all kind of provided. It's a full-fledged session. It's a complete session. It's not just a preview or a portion of that entire thing. Just go through this sessions and understand if you can if you're good with all of this, and you can just take a decision based on that. So I'm just pasting that link there, and you just can click on it, bookmark it, and keep it. But we'll dive into the demo right now. Let's go ahead and work on something, and we'll just go ahead and do some things in Power BI. Okay. So I'm going to do certain things. Let's just go with some DAX based working today. All right. So I told you DAX is very difficult. People see that it's very difficult. But what I'll do is I'll just go and open a simple sample report that I'll go and load it into Power BI, and we'll just work on it. Okay. Now I'm going to use a sample data set that I've downloaded from the internet. You can just search for this and then you can go and download that. So for example, if I go here, it's called as a sample superstores data set. I'm just going to use that and then load it into Power BI and show you how things work. But first of all, let me go and tell you, how we should approach DAX. I'm going to just, present some screens here. Just don't mind some slides. We'll just go through that and understand what is DAX first of all, and then we'll get into the, details. Okay. So DAX in Power BI is actually DAX is called as data analysis expressions. And DAX is nothing but it's a library of functions and operators. So what do I mean by library of functions and operators? So if I say library, it's more of a collection of functions and operators. And these are nothing new to you. If you have done something like this in Excel, have you ever written a formula like this in Excel from A1 till A5? Yes. And how many of you knew that this is DAX expression that you have written? Anyone? Just say yes if you knew that this is a DAX expression that you have written. All right. You should have understood this as a simple formula that you have written in Excel, but it is actually a DAX expression. Okay. Yeah. Now some things are going to be different from Power BI because you will be looking at it from a different perspective and all of that. But just note that everything that you have done in Excel, those formulas and everything is what is DAX. So you may be going ahead and, kind of doing something similar to this, but let's understand how things go and work with DAX here. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is take those functions and operators you may have used, like I said, some function, average, min, max, VLOOKUP, and all of that. And then you should have also used some operators like plus, minus, division symbol, and then asterisk symbol, and all of that. You use those operators, you combine them all together to do what? You're coming up with a formula. Yes, you're building formulas and you're building expressions. That's what we say. So that's what you do in DAX. So don't be scared of DAX. And that's something that I want you to understand. We'll go and work on, such DAX expressions in Power BI. And I'll give you the right way, the right guidance to go and approach this, understand it, and then work with those different formulas. Okay. You have plenty of options. You have plenty of videos out there. You have a lot of different blogs and other things discussing it. But still, people are very much scared. And that's something that I want to iterate because they see this in a different way. But we'll just go ahead and make this very simple, and that's how I'm just going to do this. Okay, now let's go ahead and say, for example, I'm just going to ask you this very simple question. So you were not aware of DAX. Now you understood what is DAX from a simple perspective. Now DAX, is this new for Power BI? No. Like I said, you have already been using it in Excel. So it comes into play in one of the places called as Power Pivot in Excel. Okay, this is the actual DAX that you write. So I don't know if you have extensively worked with Excel or not. And if you have done that that way, you should be aware of Power Pivot in Excel. And that's where you use the actual DAX. That's the essence of DAX. And that's what you should have done in Excel. But this has already been there in other tools like analysis services. So there is a separate product from Microsoft. It's called as SQL Server Analysis Services. And there also we have used DAX. So these are different products, kind of, you know, they're out there from Microsoft. It has been there for a long, long time. Okay. I've worked on analysis services way back in 2011 or something like that. So 2011. And I've just kind of, from then and even before that, it was all there. So yeah, remember, this is all some old tools where DAX has been there and it has played a part. And it just has been, kind of taken forward into Power BI. So that's a kind of a small, glimpse of DAX. But what are you going to achieve from DAX, right? So what you do is you go and create a column using DAX. A column like, for example, you have a date column, and what you do with that date column is you will be able to go and extract, let's say, for example, a year out of the date column, right? Have you done this in Excel? Yeah. So this is all that you do. And these are very helpful because you will be going ahead and working on derivations. You'll be extracting some information. Let's say you're having data from last 10 years and you want to extract the last 1 year's information. This is where DAX comes in. You are narrowing down your searches, you're getting to those level of detail and then trying to pull that information, and that's how DAX works. So you would be going ahead and deriving some details in column based fashion. And then we have measures, which is going to be a dynamic option for you. And that's something like the sum of, sales value that we'll go and do in our data set. Let's just go and understand that. So those aggregation, those dynamic formulas is how things are going to work. Okay. And then what you can do with the DAX is you can actually go and create a big table. So you can create different tables and you can work with that. And that's how this is going to be done. So that's what we will learn in our actual course. We'll go through a lot of different columns, measures, and tables calculation, but you know, it's going to be coming up soon. I'm just going to show you a glimpse of this today, and we'll just go and understand very quickly how easy it is to go and work with DAX. You don't have to really understand too many things, but if you can just compare and contrast certain things, you'll be able to get that done. Okay. Yeah. Power BI course available? The answer is yes, and that's what we are having the demo on today. So yes, glad that you're here. Just observe, this is our Power BI course, and I'm just going to give you a glimpse of the tool. Okay. Good. So I'll just go and walk you through this data set very quickly. This is just a sales data set. You don't have to understand anything as of now. So it's just a sales data set. You can have some information on this. Our focus is different today. We'll just go and learn about a small formula used in DAX. I'm going to compare that in the Power BI file plus as well as in the Excel file. So let's see how to, get that done. Good. So have a look. Let's go ahead and open Power BI first of all. And I'm just going to walk you through the interface so that, before we do anything here, we can just go and understand the Microsoft Power BI's interface. Okay. So everything that you do here is going to be a report. This is our desktop version, and just like any other application, you have used PowerPoints, you have used, you know, different tools like Excel and Word document and all of that. This is just again an application. This is called as Power BI Desktop. And everything that you do here is called as a report. So that's what we have. Let's see. So please explain the last point in the last slide. Okay, what is that? The tables that you want to go and understand. So yeah, you can build the tables as well. Is this what you're asking? Can you share the data set? Yes, I can share that with you. Just give me 1 minute. You're talking about this one? I just saw a question on the last point in this one. Yeah, give me 1 minute. Okay, can you just confirm if you're talking about this or the previous slide? Let me know. So if you're talking about this, we can create using DAX. I can go ahead and do this. Okay, this is what this entire slide is all about. Using DAX, I should be able to create a column, a derivation of something. I'll show you how this works. We'll just go ahead and deal with this today. And there is going to be some calculation that you can build, which is going to be a measure. Of course, everything is a calculation, but you're kind of aggregating it. You are going to do some calculations. And these are some dynamic calculation that goes on. Okay. And then, this is going to change based on the context where you use it. So that's all something that we will go and learn as we progress. But yeah, that's all the overview that we have. And then you can also create a table. For example, there is a big table, and out of that, you want to just kind of bring in five columns, and then you have some aggregation going on. You have a lengthy list of years, and then there is a sales value here. What you want to do is you just want to go and bring in, let's say, year-wise sales as an aggregated information. So you just get hardly a few records. So you can do all of that, and that's where the table comes into picture. You can create a date dimension. Date dimension becomes one of the important dates table to work with. So that's one of the other use cases of a table. You can create a summary table, a subset of a table, or you can just, when you build some calculation, you can have a subset of a table coming in, and then based on that, you can do some calculation and get to the results. So all of this can be done, and that's the beauty of DAX. Okay. I hope that was the question. If it was from some other slide, let's just let me know and I'll just give you that explanation. Okay, good. All right. I'm just going to jump into the tool and let's go ahead and create a blank report here. Okay. Now, like I told you, the very first thing that you'll do is you'll get to your data. All right. You have to go ahead and pull your data into the tool. So just go ahead and use that first icon, the very first icon that is enabled to go ahead and get to your data. And once you get the data will come and sit here on the right hand side. Okay, so you'll have this data coming and sitting here. So there will be your tables coming in, and the tables will have a lot of columns. Yes. So these are all going to be columns for you. Another table, another column, another table, another column. You can load n number of tables. I've worked with over 60, 70 tables in a data model, and these are all possible in a real-time scenario. So you have to go and bring in so much data, and you'll be working with a lot of information. Okay, that's what we have. Now, you will see a lot of different things, but we'll go ahead and quickly, understand a very simple thing. The data is going to be coming up here. The visualization pane is here. So you take that visualization, put it here. It's all going to be drag and drop report builder. Okay. So you just should be able to go and very easily build your charts, graphs, and visual. Let's say this is going to be a column chart or something like that. You can just build all of that. And this is going to be your report view. Okay. We call this as report view, and this is how things work. All right. So yeah, that's how we have it. And there are different views that is available with you. So if I just go ahead and zoom in a little bit, there are different views that you'll go ahead and work on. Mainly the first three views. Okay. I'm going to show you how things are to be done in the second view today. So we're just looking at the first view. The first view is called as a report view. That's what you're looking at. The second view is called as a table view, which gives you a tabular format of the data for the preview, and you'll just be going ahead and working on the data modeling side here. So this will be your model view. Okay. We will not be covering these two views in our session as well as here. These are for very advanced users and you don't really need it. I've worked with Power BI for more than 10 years now. It was launched in 2014 and 2015 somewhere. I started working on that tool from that very initial stage. And for the last 10 years, I've not never gone into these two views. Okay. So they are not required for you. Plus, these are very new. I know these are very new, kind of addition to this particular tool. But we have just been working on all of this for the past few years. And that's how it is. So you don't have to really worry about the other views. The more that you know, it's all going to be difficult for you to go and kind of manage all of that. So we'll just keep things limited, and that's how it is. Good. So let's go ahead and load the data. Now, before I load the data, I wanted to just show you something. Okay. Let's see. We have about 31 participants here. That's a good count. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Let's see who does this or who gives me this answer. I'm going to just create a new column. And what I want is, I'm doing this in Excel. So just let me know an Excel formula. How will I be able to go and extract the first few characters from the product name? Let's say I want 15 characters out of the product name. How will I go and extract the first 15 characters? Can someone give me a formula for that? An Excel formula for that. Very good. Thank you for that. It's a left function. Okay, we can use a left function. Everyone agrees. Do you have anything else in mind? We can use a left function. That's one of the ways of getting to that, but that's the best way to get to that. Very good. Thank you for that. So let's go ahead and say, for example, I'm just going to name this column. I'm just going to say first few columns or first few. I'll just say characters from the product name. Yes. So we can just keep it as lengthy as possible, but I'm just going to go say first few characters from the product name. Good. Now, how do you write a simple formula in Excel? Just very quickly, everything starts with an equal to symbol. Every formula starts with an equal to symbol. And let's go with the left function. And look at that. There is a function called as left. Let's go and understand what this says, because this is going to be useful when we get into the Power BI tool. So it says it's going to return the specified number of characters. How many characters will I specify? I'll go and give 15 characters from the start of the text string. So it's going to extract, it's going to retrieve, it's going to return 15 characters that I'm going to give it from the start of the text string. Yes. So from the very beginning of the text string, from the very left of the text string, yes, it's going to give me almost like 15 characters from the very beginning, and that's how things are going to work. So that's what the function says. So I'm going to use that function. Yes, that's the exact function that I need. And it asks you, okay, where is the text coming from, right? So I'm just going to say, okay, the text is from here. Click on that cell. It's Q2 from where the text is going to be extracted. Very good. From that text, I want to give 15 characters or get the 15 characters out. Yes. And it's going to work from the left-hand side. So from the left-hand side, you will be extracting the first 15 characters. Got it? Fantastic. Let's go and hit enter, complete our formula. That's all we have. Let's go and drag this down. And what you'll see is Excel is going to just go do the same thing again and again, over and over again. And that's what is called as this feature. It's going to just do this way. Very good. So have you seen the first 15 characters coming out here, right? This is what we have here. So let's take this idea. This is all I want you to understand. What you just did was a DAX function. Now, not everyone says and calls this as DAX, but this is DAX ways of working. Okay. We will go ahead and use the exact same function in Power BI, but it's going to be slightly different. We'll just see how to work with this and perform the same operation in Power BI. Okay, let's just take that idea. Let's go to our Power BI tool. First of all, we don't have the data. I need to bring the same information into Power BI. So let's go ahead and bring that in. So where is my data lying? The data, this is the same data that I'll bring in. The data lies in an Excel file called as sample superstores dataset. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go and connect to that. So you can click on get data icon. That's going to give you a big dialog box like this. And you will see that you can connect to a variety of different data sources here. You can just install this software, by the way. It's pretty simple, pretty easy and free forever. So just go and download the software and let's see how this goes. So I'm just going to say Excel workbook. That's where I have my data set. Just click on that. I'll say connect and Power BI is going to ask you, okay, where is this file? So I'll go navigate through the different folders. I'll just go and say, hey, this is the file, sample superstore. Say open, and it's going to just open all of that here. Okay, good. Now this particular file has 3 sheets. You can see there are 3 sheets here: orders, returns, and people. We're not getting into the data set for now, but what I'm showing you here, the product name and other things, is from the orders sheet. Okay, so I'm just going to go do this very quickly. Orders, check that box, and you can see that there is a preview coming in, and this is how the data is all going to be there. The data just looks perfect. We'll talk more about that later. We're just going to load this data, and you'll see one of the columns that we want is the product name, and that's all set nicely. Okay, so this is how we have it. Yes. Okay, to share this data set, I have to close my file. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'll just go ahead and save it for now. Let me just share this with you guys and then we'll just go and go with it. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. So this is my file, just sharing you with you here. Okay, done, sent. And I'm just going to open this file one more time. All right, great. So let's move on. So let's say I want to load this data into Power BI. So I'll just go ahead and click on this particular, load button. So I'll just say load, and that's it. It's going to be loaded into Power BI. So now I'll just go ahead and have the file coming up here. Just hold on. Let's see. Have a look. It's loading the file. It's going to take a few seconds. That's it. Just reading that content, loading those many number of rows, and the data is here. Okay. Have a look. So you've got a long list of columns. You have got the table name. That's our order sheet. And this is what we have here, right? Good. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly create a column here. And this is again our DAX ways of working. And we'll do the same thing with Power BI as well. So this is the calculation that you go and do. But there is a little bit of understanding required here. I'll go and talk about more about those things as we progress. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go and get started with a simple column. Okay. Now there is this new column icon here. Yeah, I'll just go and click on that. And by the way, this is the second icon on the left hand side that I just talked about, different views. And this is called as a table view. So have a look. It's, you know, kind of giving you the table, tabular format of the output. So I'm in the table view and I'm trying to create a new column. Okay. So every new column that you create in Power BI is going to be on the right hand side. It will come on the right hand side here. So it will be on the extreme right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just go and click on new column. Okay. Just give me 1 second, guys. Please don't annotate on my screen. Yeah. Please don't do that. I'm just going to say new column. And yeah, this is what I have. And let's just go and talk about this setup here. This is different from Excel. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press shift enter, and you'll see that I can take my cursor to the next line. So these are all line numbers for you. Okay. So don't get confused. What is that one? And I'm not understanding that part. No, it's all just line numbers here. Don't worry about it. If you do a shift enter, you go to the next line and you go and enter your formula. That's it. And you can format your formula the way you want it. You can just, kind of beautify it as you please, and all of that can be done. We'll talk more about it later as we go through the course, but this is what I want you to understand. So the first one that you see, the number one, is all the line numbers. Shift enter to go to the next line. That's how you work. Good. Now let's understand this formula bar a little bit because this is different from what we have in Excel. Okay. So this one here, anything on the right hand side, everything in Excel, a formula in Excel starts with an equal to symbol, right? So anything after the equal to symbol becomes an expression or a formula here. Okay. So if you want to go ahead and type a formula is always written on the right side of this equal to symbol. We also call this as an expression, and that's how things work. Clear? So anything after the equal to symbol is our formula or an expression. So we'll be writing our formula on the right hand side of this equal to symbol. But anything before that, this one is nothing but a name of the column. And I just talked about, creating different columns, different measures, different tables using tags. So what happens is if you're starting off with a measure, this becomes the name of the measure. If you're starting off with a table, this becomes the name of the table. So that's how you want to go and look at it. So we are creating a column. So this one, just anything before the equal to symbol becomes the name of the column. Okay, that's how you want to look at it. Good. So let's get this column a name. Let's give this column a name. I'm just going to again call this as first few characters from the product name. Yeah. So this is all I'm doing because I wanted to show you that Power BI is very flexible with any column, measure, or table name that you're giving. You can have spaces in between. You can have underscores. You can have hyphens. You can have percentages. You can have any sort of symbols. Doesn't matter. Okay. And you can have as lengthy name as possible, as descriptive name as possible. That's all valid. Power BI is just going to accept all of that. Okay. It's not going to throw an error. If there is an error, you'll find some red squiggly line coming like that. And that's where you have to focus on that particular detail and see how that works. Okay. Clear? Good. We'll keep it short and sweet. Let's go and remove all of that. First few characters from the product name, that's what I want. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Good. Now, let's go ahead and type our formula. There was a left function. Yes. So I'm just going to say left. Yeah. And there we go. We have a function called as left here. Let's go ahead and understand what this function really does. It gives you a syntax for this. Very good. Thanks for Power BI for doing that. And let's go ahead and understand, first of all, what is this description all about and what it does, right? So you see that it's the same definition, same thing that we had in Excel. So it says returns the specified number of characters from the start of the text string. So it's exactly how Excel defined it. It's going to extract the first few characters from the start of the text string. It's going to extract all of that from the left hand side. I'm going to ask for 15 characters from the left hand side, and I want that to be done using the left function. Good. So let's try that. Now, this is where the catch is. Let's go back to our Excel file. And when I was just typing this formula, do you see this? This is nothing but the text from where I wanted to extract the 15 characters. And I said, okay, the text lies in Q2. What is Q2? It's a cell reference. Can I say that? Yes. So we have column Q, and out of that, the second row has my value. So I'm asking it to go and choose that Q2, and that's how things are all set in Excel. But if I come back to Power BI here, just let me do this. We don't have cell references. Do you see a Qth column and then there is the second row or anything of that sort? No, we don't have a cell references here. So the way we go and do this is we provide Power BI the column itself. Okay, we provide a column reference and not the cell reference. That's the only change that goes on. So let's go back and say product name. Yes. And where is this product name coming from? The product name is coming from the orders table. So whenever you start using some column names, what happens is it will always be prefixed with a table name. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to say product name, and it's going to just go do this orders product name. And it will always have this, table name as a prefix. All right. So that's what we have. Good. So that's the only change that goes on. So instead of that Q2 where we had this in Excel, we don't have cell references here. So we use column references, and every column that you bring in is going to have a table name with it all the time. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and put a comma, and that should give me another parameter to go and insert. So what do we want? We want 15 characters out of it. So I'm just going to say 15 there, close my bracket here, hit enter, that's it. Okay, so already exists. Okay, probably I just brought that there. So I'm just going to say 2, and that's all. So that's all the change that, is to be done. So look at this. This is exactly the same formula that we have. And this is the same exact expression that we have written in Excel. So it's not different from Excel. It's very simple, but we will be learning things from different perspective. Okay, how do you go and get the data from different places, different tables? And if it is a related table, how to get that? If it is a different table, almost how to get that? So these are all, kind of how things work. So it's nothing complex. It's very simple, very easy if you approach it in the right fashion. So I'll go and show you all of this. Okay. So that's DAX for you, an introduction to DAX. I just wanted to kind of give you and show you a demo on that. Okay. Now I'll give you one more simple, ways of working with Power BI. I'm just going to show you a very simple thing. So let's go and do this. Let's say you have in your data set, you have some details, like let's say, for example, you have, okay, I'm just going to go into the columns here. Have a look. Let's take region. How is region? Can I say region is more of a descriptive value? It's more of a text value. Yeah. I'll go and take state for that case. State is more of a descriptive value, text value. So you can take any text value, just keep that in mind. You can just take any of these such columns, which is going to be more of a classification or a categorical data for you. This is what you want to go and look at. That's one. And then you can take any number column, number field. We'll talk more about these things. There are some definitions associated with this. We'll talk more about it. So let's go and take sales, or you can also consider profit. Okay. So we'll go and take these different columns and we'll do something here. Have a look. Here's the magic. And these are the tricks that I go and teach you in Power BI. Power BI is a very simple tool. You can learn this in a very simple fashion. If you know the you know the essence of working with this tool and how do you go about doing things very simply and easily, and I call this as productive ways of working, right? So you don't want to go and do things in a very hard ways of working. You want to do things in a smart way. So let me just give you this quick idea of how you build a visualization. You don't have to go and sweat a lot. You don't have to go and do a lot of thinking and other things. Just observe how am I doing it, and this is going to be pretty simple and easy for you. Have a look. Let me just go and take a simple chart. Let's go and go with a stacked bar chart, the very first chart in our Power BI tool. Click. That's it. So what you need is you need one descriptive field and one numerical field that I showed you to build a chart. This is the golden rule that I use. And I have got a lot of different tricks like this. I'll just show you that in different places, how you can go and do this. So this is the best trick. You just go and use one descriptive field. We call it as a categorical information. And you go and use one number field. We have decided on few fields. What were there? Let's see. We talked about region. We talked about state being the descriptive fields. Let's go and talk and take region for this case. So one descriptive field. Very good. One field that is of some measurable values. We call this as measures in Power BI. I'm just going to mark that as that. Okay, that's a number field that we just looked at. So let's take region and let's take sales. And for any beginner, what I want you to do is I just want you to check these boxes. Have a look. Region and sales. Check these boxes. That's all. So you have decided on one descriptive field, one number field, and you just go and do this. Have a look. Look at the magic that goes on. I call this as magic. Check this box region, check this box sales, and there we go. We have a simple chart coming out. How difficult was that? Pretty easy. I'll go and show you one more chart. Have a look. Let's go and do this state-wise profit. So I'm just going to say state, descriptive field, profit, a number field, done. Check those boxes and we have a chart here. Very good. Okay. Let's just do one more. I'm just going to delete this chart. Let's just go with any other donut chart. Again, let's go with a descriptive field. Segment is a descriptive field. Let's go with profit. So segment wise profit, we'll go and understand it. Check that box, and boom, you have a chart in front of you. So Power BI's ways of working, it's pretty easy, pretty simple, very, very simple. I would just go and say that. And I call this tool even simpler to work and easier to work than Excel. Okay, if you have worked on Excel, written those complicated formulas, yes, we do have that formula kind of a setup here. It's going to have a little bit of a learning curve, but that's all that it takes. You can master Power BI in no time. Okay, so that's how this is. I just wanted to give you this insight and idea that you can just bring your data, drag and drop these things, click on these different things, and you can build a visualization just right out of nowhere. And you should be very easily be creating a simple report. Someone asked me at the very beginning, what is this used for? Okay, we are going to bring the data to life using data visualization. Okay, now what is this? This is your data set. If I just go and give you this and ask you, okay, how many orders do we have? How many distinct orders do we have? We have so many duplicates also going in this particular order. So what are the distinct number of orders that you have? You won't be able to answer it. Human beings are not so good at going in and getting this information just by looking at all of this information. Yeah. Just with the naked eye, you can't say how many orders do you have. You need a tool. And this tool is going to be simple and straightforward. Let me show you how many distinct orders do we have. I'm going to use this visualization called as card visual. I'll go ahead and click on that. And let's go and take the order ID directly. Yes, let's go and do an order ID. Check that box again. Nothing complex. We'll do some complex ways of working, but we want to go get started very simple. Check that box. That's something showing you some, some values. It's just going to be the first order ID. That's not what I want. I'll go and show you what I want. Right click, and we want the count of distinct values. Click, done. There are 5,009 orders that we have gone ahead and kind of processed so far. This is just 4 years of information about a sample data set. We have about 10,000 rows, but out of that, 5,000 odd rows is what is distinct. There are so many duplicates, but there are 5,000 odd values or orders that we have processed. Yes. So the numbers and the way you go out and get to these results are going to be pretty easy, pretty simple. Like I said, you don't have to sweat a lot. If you understand the right ways of doing things, it's going to be very easy. Okay, that's what I do in this particular course. And just take a look at my sorry, this website here, and then understand how this goes. So every single detail is here. Plus, if you want to reach out to my team, you are already sharing your WhatsApp number and everything. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know the next steps. And if you have any questions, you can talk to me or my team, and I'll give you all the clarity that you need. Okay. Good. I'm just going to stop my demo here and just going to ask you if you guys have any questions. I'm just
Yeah.
going to
Hello.
see if,
Hello, sir.
yes, please. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
evening, sir. Navin here.
Good evening. Yes, please. Tell me.
Sir, actually, my question is that in this entire program, like I'm saying about in this entire the course, like only Power BI is going to happen, or SQL also included, sir?
SQL is included as a recorded session. You'll be learning that parallelly. The Power BI
Okay.
alone is a instructor-led training. And then there are
Okay.
recorded videos for Oracle. We have already done this before. So you'll be getting that and you'll be parallelly learning that. If you have any question on SQL, you can bring that to my course. Not a problem. And I'll just give you all
Okay.
the ideas that you need. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Fine, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Any questions? Anyone? I'm going to share this link again for those who just joined now. And I'm gonna also get this YouTube channel link, and I'm just gonna share it here. Yes, please go on. Yes, please. I see a hand up. Yeah. What's your question? Vanama Lakshmi Harita. Yes, please go on.
Um, Sir, how many days this course will be commenced?
This is going to be at least I think up to 20-25 sessions max. Okay. It's a month duration. 1 month is what I'm looking at from now. That's where it will end. Yeah.
Okay, 2 hours from now.
Yeah. 30 hours
Daily
of course.
2 hours
That's
or 1 hour?
This is going to be a weekday session. We have both morning and evening batch for weekdays alone. We don't have it on weekends. So yes, all weekdays we will have the sessions.
Okay, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sure. Anyone else? Any questions? I want you to go through this website. Every answer that you need is all here. Otherwise, yes, feel free to reach out to us. Is this course different from data science and data analytics? See, this falls under data analytics. Yeah, I'll just answer this question and come back. Just 1 minute, Harry. Yeah. So data analytics, this course is part of this data analytics. This is one of the tools with which you will analyze your data. Okay. You can use Excel, you can use Python, you can use this Power BI tool, Tableau, a lot of different tools for data analysis. So this falls under
Power
that.
BI.
This is Power BI. Yes, correct. Okay.
In one
I was
batch,
just take
how many students?
how many?
Students in one
That we
batch.
will understand after enrolling, right? So you will get to know that. Okay. We will have at least 10 to 15 participants, goes up to 30 participants max. We will not be working with huge batches, huge number of people. This is not going to be like a webinar where you get muted and then you're only asked to work on chats. No. This is going to be a live session. You will be available and you can unmute yourself, ask questions. We will have a very little participants. I'm just going to focus on those many participants and give you all the details. So it's going to be a very small batch. We are not working like any other ed tech companies where there are 100 and 200, 250 people and everyone is chatting and trying to go and do that. We don't do that way. Yeah, it's going to be a simple, short batch. That's how we have it. Very minimalistic participants. Yeah. Okay. What
Okay,
else,
thank you.
guys? Yes, no problem. Yeah, I was just answering this question. So data science, it's a different field altogether. You use different things on data science perspective. You use some, exploratory data analysis and you use some algorithms. You're going to do AI, machine learning in those different areas. It's a wider and a different stream altogether. This falls under data analytics. Okay, this is a data analytics tool, or we call this as a BI tool, business intelligence tool. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, anything else, guys? Good. You have a lot of offers coming up, so just hold on. I'm just going to turn this over to my team and then they'll let you know what this is. Karthik, yes, over to you. You can take over.
Yeah, thank you, Ambarishan. Thank you so much for that. Hi everyone, this is Karthik again. So let me share my screen. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So I hope like you can see my screen, right?
Yes, Karthik. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ambarishan. Thanks for confirmation. Okay, so as I said so the batch is started from today. Today's introduction class was done now. Okay, so this is our page like where you can get the complete information about the program. Okay, so hope you have seen this multiple times about the job opportunities and you can work as like what are the upcoming demanded jobs. Okay, and what are the packages available and as per your experience, like how much the average package. See, these all are the average packages only. Okay, even a 2 years experience candidate can expect 12 to 14 LPA also. Okay. Even I have a few students like previously like who took this program. So before that they are carrying like more than 4 to 5 years of experience, but still they are getting a 6 to 7 LPA only. After taking this course, they have just like after giving the interviews, they just came in, they just came to like a 12 plus LPA as well from 6. Okay. So these are just average packages that we mentioned here. Okay. So as per our statistics and everything, so whoever placed earlier for this, like this is an average packages. Got it? So hope you can see here like what are the job opportunities that you can apply for and everything. Okay. I just like want to show you one thing. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, so we are launching a new portal from our end that so job listings from Raj Cloud Technologies. Okay, so if you just go to Naukari, let me show you that one as well. Okay, if you just go to Naukari and if you search for Power BI jobs, if you just search for Power BI jobs, you can find out many jobs here. Okay, you can find out many jobs here, but many people they don't know how to check the skill set, and apply. Okay, so what are the skill sets available for this particular job role? Okay, and how to apply for that? Yeah, like are we suitable for this role or not? Okay, there will be again multiple questions coming up here. So to avoid all this confusion, to make you more clear, so from Raj Cloud Technologies end, we are going to shortlist. We are going to visit all the job platforms. We are going to visit Naukari, Monster, LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, many other job platforms as well. And we are going to shortlist the opportunities for you. Okay. And we are going to present in our portal. This is from Raj Cloud Technologies. This is from Raj Cloud Technologies portal. Okay. From here, you can directly apply for that. Okay. So here, like we are going to provide all the job opportunities, like from whatever the courses we have, on all these courses, all the job applications will be, job openings will be posted here. Okay, you can just filter. You can just go to the filter. These are all the courses we have, and you can just click on that and you can filter. Okay, so right now it is still in developing stage, so it was not integrated to our website till now. It is still in developing stage. Mostly in next 1 week, we are going to launch it in our website directly. So from that time, you can apply for this. Only enrolled students will get access to this page. Okay, only enrolled students can get access to this page and they can apply for it. If you can open this, you can see this opening is from Infosys. Okay, this is a full-time job. Job location is Bangalore and they require 3 to 5 years experience candidate. Okay, you can just see the education requirement, roles and responsibilities, additional responsibilities. Okay, so industry type, department, everything you can see here. The basic education, so you can, even if you are from a BCA background, BSc chemistry, okay, so MSc, like whatever the education qualification it is, you are eligible for this. Okay, you are going to just drop your details. You're going to drop your details and you're going to drop your resume here. Okay, and if you click on submit, then it will directly submit to Infosys platform. Got it? So this is how we are going to help you with every 3 days once the jobs are going to refresh. Okay, every 3 days once, like we are going to update the new job opportunities here. Okay, and we will be posting these things. Okay, so from like maybe in the next 1 week we are going to launch this page as well. Okay, from there like you can access it. So we are trying to make it more easy for you to apply for the jobs and to get the opportunities. Got it? So many people are saying like I have completed the program, but I don't know how to apply for the job. Even I'm applying like all the Power BI jobs, but my resume is not shortlisting. Okay, there are many questions are coming up from the students. So to avoid all these things, we have just like created these things, and right now like we are offering from Raj Cloud Technologies, like whatever the job opportunities are there from outside, we are going to post it here, and the referrals, everything will be available in this page. Okay. So very soon, like we'll be launching, keep browsing our website so that like you'll come to know. And this page will be accessible by only Raj Cloud Technology students, not for everyone. Okay, for everyone, we are planning a different thing. So right now it is not yet constructed yet. Okay, so very soon, like we are going to plan for everyone as well. But right now it is for only Raj Cloud Technology students. Okay, so this helps you to like you don't need to visit all the platforms. Okay, only once you need to upload your resume. Okay, only once you need to upload your resume. Right after that, we can just come to this page and you can apply for the jobs from here on. Got it? So this is how we are going to help you. If you have any questions related to this, let me know, please. Any questions from anyone? If you are unable to unmute, please text me in the chat at least. The text is also open for everyone. Okay, so I hope I made it very clear for everyone. So let me just tell you about the offer. Okay, so right now the Dasara festival offer is going on. Okay, I'll just show you the offer. Okay, so get up to 25% offer on all our trainings. First time ever in last 5 years. Okay, so in the last 5 years, we never given the 25% discount to any course. Okay, right now this 25% discount is available. From last 3 days it was available. Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, so as I said so this is how the discounts are going to work. And you can enroll today, you can make the partial payment as well, so that you will get the Oracle SQL course access today. Okay, whenever you make the complete payment, you can access the Power BI previous batch first 10 classes recordings also. I'll show you how it will be. So once you log in, you will get the students option here. Just go to enroll courses. Just go to enroll courses. Okay, as I am the admin, I have all course access here. I have AWS data engineering, cyber security, machine learning, everything I have. But you will be having only this one. Only this Power BI plus SQL online training, batch number 9 you will get. Batch number 8 is currently going on. You will get batch number 9. Okay, if you just click on this, this is how the page will open. Okay, sorry, it logged out. I'll show you from first. Okay, so this is our website. On the right top corner, you can see sign up with Google. On the right side top corner, you can see sign up with Google. Okay, here there is no students option is available. Once you log in, then only you'll get the students option. Click on sign up with Google. Always click again sign in with Google. Don't use any user ID or password here. Okay, don't use any user ID or password. We are going to click on sign in with Google. Okay, just close that. Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, so click on sign up with Google. My network is bad. Please stay with me. Click on sign in with Google. Okay, so whatever the Gmail ID is logged in that Chrome profile, you can see all the Gmail IDs here. So this is my registered Gmail ID. So I'm just clicking on this. Okay, once you log in, the students option will be available. Okay, so before logging in, you cannot see the students option. Students and logout will appear only once you log in. Okay, Just click on Power BI program. Just click on Power BI program. Click on Start Learning. Click on Start Learning. Okay, so this is the page where you can see all the recordings and everything. Okay, we can see the 1 to 10 classes. See, after uploading the classes, you can get the description as well like this. Session 1, introduction. Session 2, dimension. Session 3, connecting to various. So in this way, you are going to get the complete description of each and every class. If you can click on any one class, okay, so this is the video. This is the video you can play here. And if you just click on download here, it will be redirected to the material folder. These are the materials available. For this session, this is the material. In the same way, whatever the session you open, right side session will open. Below the session, you can see the material. If you can just click on the download button here, it will take you to the material page. It will take you to the material page, session 9 material. This is the session 9 material. Okay. So in the same way, you are going to get the complete materials here and the capstone projects. You can see here there are capstone projects are there. Okay, assignments are there. Okay, the general documents, like which is the documents like you need to use for the complete rest of the program. Everything you can see here. Okay, assignments you can see here. Okay, projects you can see here. Okay, everything we are going to upload here in this way. You can access these pages for lifetime. Okay, you can access this for lifetime actually. Got it? This is how the program is going to work you. And let me know if you have any questions on this. Let me know, please. Any doubts, any questions? No questions? Everything is clear for you?
Yeah, these login credentials, up till we have learned the course at that moment only we can log in. Others in the future also we can log in, sir.
The lifetime access. You can just log in with your Google account and you can access it for lifetime.
Okay.
Okay, if you just go to the Power BI trainings here, okay, I'll just show you like how to enroll for the program today. Just click on the courses, you'll be in the Power BI page here. Whatever the batch you wanted to join. If you want to join for the morning batch, click on pay and enroll here. If you want to join the night batch, you can click on pay and enroll here. Once you click on this, just scroll down, you can see the breakup here. Okay, the course price is 14,999. Okay, so the coupon applied September 25. So the 25% coupon is applied here. 3,750 will be your discount, and the total amount you are going to pay is 11,249 rupees only. Okay, and there are two payment options are there. One is international credit or debit cards, another one is Indian credit or debit cards. If you are from India, if you are using Indian credit, if you are using Indian payment mode, okay, you can click on this and you can go for the payment. If you are using international credit or debit cards, if you are out of India, if you are using any of the international credit or debit cards, you can just click on this and you can go for the payment. Okay, I'll just show you like what are the payment options are also available for you. Okay, so we accept all the payment modes. Okay, we accept like UPI, bank transfers, net banking, Remitly, PayPal. Okay, so international transfers, everything we accept here. So no need to worry about that. Got it? Any questions from anyone? So for any questions, you can contact us here on this number 810-529-6858. This is our calling and WhatsApp number as well. You can connect us on this number from morning 8 a.m. to night 11 p.m. We will be available. Okay, from morning 8 a.m. to night 11 p.m. we will be available. So you can contact us at any time. I hope like we have cleared all your questions. If you still have any questions, yeah, for today's session, we don't have any certification. Okay, so you'll get, see, once after completion of the training, you'll get the course completion certificate from our end. Okay, yes. So if you haven't posted your name and WhatsApp number in the chat, please post your name and WhatsApp number so that like you'll get the recordings access. You will get the today's recording access and you're going to join in our WhatsApp group as well. Both you will get it. Okay, so you can get all these things here. And Thank you all. Thank you all for joining session today. If you have any questions, please call me or WhatsApp me on this number. Okay. I'll be available till 11 p.m. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining session today. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, Ambarishan. Yes.
Thanks everyone. Bye-bye. See you.